Hey everybody, it's Gail, and today I have this top to talk to you about. So this top comes from Interweave Crochet's summer 2010 issue, which makes it almost 15 years old. Oh my god. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just had a moment. Um, this top was designed by Laura Gebhardt, and it is worked from the top down. You make this neckline all in one piece, and then you attach and work the front and the back, and then you side seam it and add a little shell detailing down at the bottom, and you have yourself a top. I really like this. It's a very quick one. This is done DK weight and a 4mm hook. I use Knitpicks Cotlin. I had some blue left over from the Big Barda cosplay that I covered in Cosplay Diaries, and so I was like, what do I have anything in my very long list of patterns that would let me use that yarn and not have to buy more? And I did. So I made it. And you will notice, of course, that I am not currently wearing it to show it to you, and there are two reasons for that. One, it's very cold today, and two, it's actually a little tight under my arms if I'm having inflammation issues, and I am having inflammation issues. So the way that this works, I made the 39-inch chest version because I have a 37-inch chest, and that's the one that was the right fit to get the slightly loose silhouette that you can see in the pattern photo. And there is a slight problem with that, which is that when you make this first, when you start the front and the back, you work chains that then become the underarm join. And I got some guns on me. So this right here is a little big for what they think your arm size should be for a 39-inch chest, but it's very, very fixable. So what you want to do is actually go ahead and measure from about here to here, and make sure the measuring tape slopes a little bit so that you can get under your arm. And then using the gauge provided, figure out how many chains you're going to need to make the underarm piece, divide that by 2, and then you have what you need for the front and the back starting chains to get an armhole that will fit you. This is just, I'm so used to patterns being a little bit off for me. Before it was because of the size of my chest and the size of my ass, but occasionally it is because I got these crochet biceps, and I'm not giving them up. So you work with what you work with. Fun story about this pattern, I actually tried making it once before and thought that the pattern was bad. It was not. It was a me issue, and that was because I call an extended single crochet the process of making a single crochet and then working another single crochet on top of that. If you've seen me talk about double crochet patterns, I use that a lot on the edges rather than the chains, just for a little more structure and support. And the extended single crochet that you use on this top is different. And it's very possible that I am calling the stitch that I do the wrong thing, but I also think it's very possible that there's more than one version of an extended single crochet. I would love crochet to be just a little more standardized, but it is what it is. But so the way that this extended single crochet works is you do the yarn over to start the extended single crochet. You yarn over again, you pull through the first loop on the hook, and then you pull through all of the loops on the hook. You yarn over again and pull through all of the loops on the hook. And what that does, it gives you a slightly longer stitch than a regular single crochet, but it's not as tall as a double crochet or even a half double crochet. And so it just gives you, it gives you a tiny bit more height, but also it gives a little more drape. And that's really one of the reasons I think that it was used in this pattern, was to give a little more drape and flexibility to the design when it was done. Because if this was done in just straight single crochet, I think it would be stiffer in a way that would matter, especially given that this is a very short, sort of cropped look. If you're thinking extended single crochet sounds vaguely familiar, that is because the butterfly shawl that I talked about, I don't know, some videos ago, uses extended double crochets for the fillet pattern that shawl is made from. And so the reason I gave this a second chance was, one, I realized what side that I had the yarn for it, but also two, I had been working on that shawl when I started this project, and I went, wait a minute, extended single crochet, but I just learned what an extended double crochet was. Was I doing the stitch wrong? And I was. And it turns out when you do the correct stitch, it goes really fast. Shocking, I know. But yeah, I really like this, and I'm gonna wear it. Like in the summer, I don't know that I will be less inflamed, but I am gonna keep it and wear it, and hopefully, my histamines can calm down enough that I can wear it in the summer. When it's intended to be worn. I'm filming this in January, and my phone keeps pinging because it's like, maybe you get a wintry mix, maybe snow, maybe wintry mix, maybe snow. So it's a very exciting time here in Portland. But yeah, that's the whole kit and caboodle. Of course, I will link to the pattern down in the basement. And as I always tell you when we're talking about Interweave crochet patterns, their patterns cost, I think, $8 individually, which I think is a very good price. But also, they have a $10 a month membership, and when you sign up for that, you can download as many patterns as you want. So if there's a few Interweave crochet patterns you might be interested in, do with that information what you will. I'm really glad I'm a small YouTuber, because it means they probably don't even know I exist, so I can keep giving you that tip. I mean, like, they're the ones who made it. They set up the membership to do that. So I don't see anything wrong with letting you know that you can do that. It's really funny because when I went to the Ravelry page to double check some information, I found out that at one point they had put out a 4 free tops pattern booklet, Interweave had. And I was like, oh, that's great. I can link you to that and you get the other 3. It doesn't exist anymore, which is too bad. But, the magazine doesn't exist anymore. So all right. I think that's going to be it. There's no errata on this one. It's a nice, easy pattern. By the way, if you've never made a top before, this could be a really good start for you, just because it is fairly simple, with a little bit of interesting design in, like, that you do the neckline and then you work off the neckline. I think it could be really good if you're looking to maybe try a wearable. And yeah. That's the song and dance for today. As always, if you enjoy what I do here, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, all of that fun stuff, and I will see you when I see you. Wanna go get coffee? Hang out a little bit?